Stache Pass, show number 4, guys. My name is Luke, here with Galle. Find us on all the socials here. Instagram, Stache Pass Pod. TikTok, Stache Pass Pod. We are there, we are present, and we are here for you. Nice release week this week, Galle.
It is. Nice mix again.
It is.
So we're keeping things, variety, and it's perfect, dude. I like it. And some high-end stuff this week, too.
There is, big time. A lot of baseball. Baseball talk coming.
Yes.
But do want to start with 2025 WNBA Prism Basketball. We got to talk about Panini 1-in-1 WNBA a couple weeks ago. Those cards just starting to hit the market. Again, we cannot stress the nuttiness that is going on with the WNBA market right now.
Yeah, I think Caitlin Clark was the one that kind of broke the seal for the WNBA. Paige Becker just added to that.
Crazy. Her cards are going wild.
Nuts, man. And some ladies are coming up, too, that are going to further bolster that market. Juju Watkins, obviously on the horizon as well. But, man, these cards are just going crazy. It's every product, too.
It is. It really is. And now you get a fresh batch of Color Blasts into the mix, which are some of the most sought-after case hits in all of the hobby. But Panini 1-in-1 WNBA had Kabooms, which are up there as well when it comes to highly sought after cards. So, again, those are just starting to hit the market. We documented a few of them here. The Beckers, again, this is her rookie Kaboom. This is a rookie Kaboom for Beckers. 6,100 on bids. On bids that ended at 6,100 there. That was on March 30th, so very recently here. Caitlin Clark's Kaboom, 6,500 on bids. That's not a rookie Kaboom, but still Caitlin, her market is crazy. That was on 328. Dominique Malonga, another big rookie who's on the come up there. Hers went for 1,700 on bids on March 26th. Asia Wilson, arguably the best player in the league, the best player in the W. 1,525 on bids on her Kaboom on March 29th. Sonia Citron, another up-and-comer, 870 on bids on March 30th.
And you see the thing, these numbers, they're doing the same as a lot of these NBA case hits, a lot of these other professional sports.
Better.
I know. Yeah. A lot of them are better. And a lot of time, the price of entry is not nearly as bad.
That's exactly it. Which is the amount of numbers in a WNBA break. It's not a 32-team league like the NFL or a 30-team league like the NBA. So odds, 6,100 there for a Becker's Kaboom. Obviously, that Dallas Wing spot is going to be one of the most expensive up there with the Indiana Fever in breaks. But 6,100 for a base Kaboom,
it's worth a shot.
That blows multiple other sports out of the water.
And the color's doing well, as well. Mm-hmm. I buy a lot of retail WNBA, too, because, you pull a Becker's rookie card, you're in for $30, but you're going to get $5 for it, at least. So, you might as well. So if you haven't tapped into the WNBA market yet, get on that immediately. Season comes around in the summer, so we're right on the cusp of that here. Dude, it's probably going to go up. Right around then, too. Right now, I think this is just kind of the launching pad that we're seeing. So
same with 1-in-1 that just came out there, too. And that is an April 1st release, our biggest releases of the week here coming out, coming out all on April 1st there. So moving over to the next one, we got another Marvel product here, Topps Chrome Deadpool. Topps Chrome Marvel Deadpool, to be exact.
Have you seen Deadpool, first of all?
I have not.
I haven't either. So two guys that clearly know, what this movie's all about here.
That being said, we are familiar with the Marvel market collectively. This is a Marvel product. Ryan Reynolds, who is Deadpool, he has ink. Hugh Jackman.
See, I know who those two guys are, so it's really all you need to know.
I'm interested to see the staying power in a product like this. The Topps Chrome Marvel Sapphire, those have staying power in that niche of the hobby. When you get hyper-specific here, with these products, like this specific movie, I'm interested to see if it holds value in the long term. Because again, we talked about this when we were talking about Leaf product. This kind of product is massive for the common collector. This is stuff you just put in the PC because you like the movie, because you like the actor, things like that.
That's the thing. I think if you're going to move it quick. Like if you do plan on moving it, I think those big autos, as you mentioned, Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, those will always have some value, no doubt about it, especially if someone is a Deadpool fan looking for those autos or just, a fan of movies. Obviously, those guys are in a lot of other movies. So those are going to stay, but like any color or anything like that, any smaller autos, if you are looking to sell, just clear them out
Yeah.
this week. Rip on Wednesday, have it listed on eBay for the weekend if you plan on selling.
And that is, again, an April 1st release there, too. Lengthy sketch art checklist, too. I was looking at the checklist. It is out there. That will draw
Those always play.
itself. Yeah.
Those always play. It doesn't matter what the sketch is of.
All right.
It could just be
and with
a
Deadpool,
building.
Deadpool that is kind of like a more gimmicky type of
Yes, it's like a comedy.
franchise.
Yeah, it's a comedy.
I bet there'd be some cool, fun sketches
Yes,
in there.
I could definitely see them doing that. Do they have? I haven't looked at the checklist. Do they have you remember how SpongeBob had scenes?
Yes.
Are they doing something similar with that?
They have, phases. Again, it's kind of hard to describe it since I haven't seen the movie, but they have, different, stages of Deadpool on that
Okay,
checklist.
because there's a few Deadpools too,
Yes,
right?
yeah,
Okay,
it's a whole franchise now at this point, so...
So yeah, that will do well, I think, for that group of people. And there's always people looking for non-sports stuff, especially when it comes to the Marvel Universe, the Avengers, stuff like that. So again, if you're trying to move it quick. But it'll be a fun set for people that are looking for that.
Yeah. All right, another one on April 1st, Gal. Floor is yours.
This one,
is your bread and butter.
This is the one I am looking forward to this week. Transcendent Collection Baseball. The highest of high ends for baseball product here. Cases right now ranging from $23,000 to $25,000, somewhere in that range. Cards are absolutely beautiful. The relics are absolutely beautiful. You can hit crazy stuff out of Transcendent. I think it was last year's set had a Albert Einstein cut auto.
Oh man!
So
there is a cut checklist.
There are cuts.
Nice.
So that'll be awesome to have that. Those will be random. I didn't make a cut auto spot, so all those cards up for grabs in the break. Again, that's Wednesday, April 1st. We're doing a dual caser of it, just as some skunk protection. So it'll be Transcendent Museum Collection.
Awesome.
Museum, which has sketches too, which is really cool. So it's going to be a great mix for that dual caser. And Transcendent is just as good as it gets, man. If you're ripping baseball, that is the product you want to get your hands on.
I was taking a look at the relic checklist there. There's endless.
I mean, listen, they better be nice relics for a $25,000 case, you know? But and they are. So, you got all your legends that sign that you want to have signing in there. Obviously, the big dogs out there are going to be the Dodgers, the Yankees, Red Sox, Athletics with the Kurtz rookie chase. Jacob Wilson rookie chase, Nationals with the James Wood rookie chase. It's a 2025 product, so it's their rookie year. And again, man, it's going to be really fun, expensive, but I mean, dude, for a product like that,
you know what you're getting into.
You know what you're getting into. You know what you're getting into. And again, rolling it out as a dual case or two, just for a little bit of skunk protection. Yeah. If people are going to be paying good money, I want to make sure that they're getting cards. Yeah. And dude, product like Transcendent. Chef's kiss, as they say. So really looking forward to that one. It's going to be a really nice release week, kind of centered around that for sure.
So a nice variety this week, and that's a good segue into baseball season.
Oh, my
which
goodness.
is now underway.
Yeah.
Seeing a couple of the guys really take off market-wise.
Yep.
Two of the big ones we're going to talk about here, McGonigal and Weatherholt. Mm-hmm. They just look like pros out there,
They do. They look comfortable. That's the big thing. And these are kids, man.
McGonigal's 21, I think.
Something like that, yeah. These are kids.
Looks like
these
a
are kids.
pro out there.
I mean, you're looking at McGonigal was just in Bowman, this last cycle of Bowman, regular Bowman, not Chrome, not Draft. His first was in that Bowman. And for him to get the opening day roster spot here that he got, I mean, if you're a McGonigal collector, that's the words you want to hear right there. Even if you just had some of his cards laying around from breaks you got into, random teamers, PYTs if you were chasing him.
Oh, his base cards are selling.
It's insane, man,
I was checking out eBay for some of his recent comps. We're just coming off of Bowman Best, as you know. Base non-refractor auto, McGonigal, out of Bowman Best, which is not his rookie card.
Not his first, yeah.
Eclipsing $200.
I mean, dude, that's free money right there. So, and that's the thing, I'm interested to see what you have to say about this. I think I know my opinion here, right? If you have some McGonigal, and you're a Tigers fan, I know you did have some McGonigal, you're selling right now, right?
It's all listed on eBay.
Yeah, you're selling right now. And granted, it could grow in the long term, but if the money's there, man, I say take it.
And in my opinion, Bowman Best is not going to have that growth that his first will.
Exactly. But even his first, man, I'm moving him right now.
Yeah.
Because the money is there. I think a kind of a good case study was Jaden Daniels.
Oh, perfect.
I think a lot of people held on to him because he was so great his rookie season. but his market was so high. But a lot of people say, no, it could get higher.
Yeah.
And I understand the play of wanting more from it, but, man, if the money is there, take it, because so often in this hobby, I think there's not a lot of opportunities where that kind of money is on the table for you to just pass up.
And that's the game we play.
It's scary. It's risky. It is risky. And that's what's tough, too. These first few weeks of the season, we've talked about it on the show before. All it takes is one at bat. Like, Weatherholt homered his first game, had a walk-off RBI single in either his next or his third game. So that opening weekend, he did two things that drastically bumped his market straight up.
Significantly.
Yeah, and move it, man. Move it, because it takes a lot. It takes a lot for a guy to keep that market going up, especially in baseball. So if the money is there, just take it. If you guys are sitting on anything right now, McGonigal, Weatherholt, move it right now. Honestly, this is kind of maybe the last window. And I'm sure they will still keep doing good, but there is also a lot of room for them to do bad.
And we're a few games into the season.
That's the thing. Well, season's over for the Red Sox, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
And like, that is typical MLB speak. I don't care who your team is. I saw it on opening night with Yankees fans. They said Judge was cooked. He struck out 4 times. It's a 162-game season. If you have 4 or 5 games at the beginning of the year that are bad, it's over.
Yeah.
It's over, So long season, but whenever these guys are doing well, move their stuff. Like, keep an eye on it. That is my opinion.
Stock market has begun.
It is. It quite literally is a stock market. Yep. So it's changes daily, and it's just something you got to monitor. But Weatherholt, McGonigal, move them. Get them out.
With baseball being so hot, it's a good time to talk about football. It's a good time to buy football now. It's funny you mentioned Jaden Daniels. He's someone I'm going to be looking for this summer.
Yeah.
A quiet sophomore season. He was injured a lot. I think now is a good time for a buy like him. I think now is a good time for a buy like Bo Nix, who's now hurt. His offseason, I think his cards probably took a significant hit. Dare I say Patrick Mahomes?
I was just about to say Mahomes
is
might
a good
be a
buy
guy
right now.
This is probably the cheapest you're going to be able to get in for Mahomes for a long time.
I think we're in a good window right now before Chrome Football, licensed Chrome Football comes out, because no one knows what's going to happen with Panini's market once that stuff starts hitting the market.
Yes.
But I think Mahomes, I think he's a little sneaky right now.
And granted, he's still going to be expensive.
Totally. There's levels to it.
There are. But he's worth a shot, because if you are looking to get Mahomes, right now is the time to do it. Yeah. You don't want to do it when the Chiefs bounce back.
Yeah. When they're on their second dynasty like the Pats did.
Yes. So if they bounce back, they're 10-3 come week 14, you're not going to want to buy then.
Right.
You're just not going to want to do it. So right now is a great time to buy football, to buy Mahomes, to buy Jaden Daniels, to buy Bo Nix, as you mentioned. Those guys that, maybe had a off season last year or banged up towards the end of the year. It's a good time to grab them. And, man, it is really the cycles of it, right? Because we were just in a great time for buying baseball a month ago, or right before spring training started, a month and a half ago or so. And now it's a terrible time to buy baseball, great time to sell. Now we're getting into football where go and buy right now because OTAs are going to be starting. Training camp's going to be starting. There's going to be guys in the news.
Yep.
And that's going to affect their markets. So go buy who you want and try and make those investments nice and early.
Whenever another market is peaking, there's another market to tap into in this hobby.
Yes.
And in this case, football.
Got to go the ebbs and flows.
Yep.
So always time to spend money. That's the way I look at it. There's never a bad time to blow your paycheck on a sport. So
while we're on football, we had a fun guest at Carvall by Tom Brady the other day. Chad Ochocinco, Chad Johnson.
Yes.
He stopped by. He was streaming with Matty V over on eBay Live. They were ripping some flawless. And
how was that case, by the way? I didn't see the full. I saw some of it.
He said that there were some good vets in there, which was good for Ocho because Ocho talked about him.
Yes.
Like guys from his generation there.
I saw there was a Bo Jackson auto in there, which is kind of cool.
That is very cool.
Yeah.
The Raiders were littered in the flawless product this year.
Oh, yeah?
Pulled Charles Woodson autos, Bo Jackson, Tim Brown, Fred Biletnikoff, like really old vets. Genty was coming out.
The Panini crew.
Yeah, exactly.
That's who that is.
But, I mean, Charles Woodson and Bo Jackson are pretty nice, though.
Oh, no, undoubtedly.
But
somehow they threw Yancey Thigpen in a Raiders jersey and just tapped him in there.
He's everywhere. But I do have something to show off, actually, from Ocho's time here.
This is great right here.
Look at this one. This is a signed Chad Johnson. I love that it says Chad Johnson. Pats from 2025 Donruss. They put him in a Pats uni in 2025 Donruss and Prism for whatever reason. But little Ocho auto there.
This was Luke's get back right here after Gus and I met Trevion Henderson.
Oh, my goodness.
And did not tell Luke. Trevion Henderson was actually in this studio.
Yeah.
This very studio recording a podcast.
You think you know a guy.
I know.
Guys, in this case, Galle and Goose.
We didn't want to bring you in there because you would have made him look way too small, man.
Yeah.
I mean, me, Trevion, and Gus were like, we're each like 5'3".
Yeah.
I mean, you come in, dude. We would look like the Lollipop Guild in there.
And what are we doing? Talking about cards.
That's the thing,
he's
man.
Going to Super Bowls.
He is going to, and that was right before the Super Bowl, too. So we wished him good luck, and it didn't work, but that was great. So this was Luke's get back getting the Ocho autographed card.
Yeah.
On card, too.
It is on card, yeah. It's cool. I'll tell you what. I did not even know he played for the Pats until I moved.
Really?
Here. I had no clue. I thought he was a Bengals his whole career, but it was a very short.
Oh, yeah, no, it wasn't long.
Like half a season, if that.
I think it might have been one full year.
It was.
I mean, I was a young teenager when so I don't even really remember his. I remember he was on the Pats, but he didn't do anything super memorable. I think of him as a Bengal.
Yeah.
As I think most people do. What would you have done if you pulled out the card and you were like, hey, can you please sign this? And he went in his pocket and pulled out stickers and started signing the stickers and slapped it on there. Sticker auto it? That would suck, huh?
I would turn it around and be like, can you sign actually this side?
Another sticker?
Yeah.
Slapped it on.
Dual auto.
Dual auto. But that was a very cool experience. It's always good to have those guys come in. This back-to-back weeks from you now, where you're.
It is.
So you had Diego last week, and then Ocho
this week.
for this week.
Yeah.
I got to catch up, man. Trevion, can you come back in?
Cool one, yeah.
He's got to come back in.
I mean, actually, he's the only active NFL. He's Pavia.
Yeah.
Not an active NFL player. Hasn't been drafted yet.
Yeah.
Ocho retired.
Retired.
So you got an active guy.
Okay. All right. So that counts for something.
Yeah.
So maybe we're tied 2-2 right now.
There we go.
We'll call it even.
Well, speaking of Ocho, we have on his Instagram story, he put some cards that were sent in the mail to him of Topps Resurgence football, licensed Topps Resurgence. So Ocho kind of indirectly confirming that we will see Topps Resurgence football because it was a massive stack of cards. It wasn't a straight pile. You could see some of the parallels, like eking out the different colors there of cards that clearly were just waiting for him to be signed.
I love that, man. Yeah. Resurgence was great last year, and it was unlicensed. Yeah, and
still,
I know that's the thing. Like, if a product was smacking like that unlicensed, it made me, when we were through the cycle last year, when we were ripping, it made me really look forward to what it could be once this time came around, now with the license.
Yeah.
And Resurgence was one of those products. Inception was one of those products as well.
Inception, too.
Dude, Topps Chrome Football was one of those products as well. Those megas out of Topps Chrome Football
that's right.
were hacking, man. $60, and we were seeing like an auto every like 3 boxes, which is crazy.
It was also a loaded class, so that's why that's the thing is, like, I'm trying to temper my expectations, but Resurgence and Inception especially, I was like, oh, man. Like, when you have, but you're also chasing, again, you had Jane Daniels, Bo Nix, Caleb Williams, Drake May. Those were all Topps exclusive guys. Brock Bowers, even the skill guys, Brock Bowers, Neighbors, Marvin Harrison
nice thing
Jr.
is we still have those guys. Obviously, it's going to be second year. And then for Topps, what is it? It's Dart,
Ibuka.
Yeah.
I'm missing another QB.
Cam Ward?
Cam Ward,
yep,
yeah.
Okay.
So number 1 overall pick, probably the most successful QB from that class in Ward right now. And then Ibuka, who I think is a good buy right now. Going back to those.
Oh, my God, yeah. Well, now that Evans in San Fran.
Evans is gone.
Yeah.
I think he could be receiver 1 there. Godwin.
Do you think Mike Evans' knees make it through the full season? I think there's no shot.
Man.
You ever see the video of the I don't know if it's a rib or if it's just a turkey leg at the BBQ place.
Yeah.
When Brandon edits
just
it.
Falling off.
When Brandon edits this.
Yes.
Shout out Brandon Greenstein, by the way. Does a fantastic job with everything you guys see on social media.
We love
so you guys are probably seeing this. Brandon is doing us right here. Brandon, put in the clip of the turkey leg falling off right now. And then the guy just kind of grabbing it.
And then the crowd going, oh.
Oh, yeah, and the crowd going, oh, man. That is what's going to happen to Mike Evans' legs. Yeah.
Especially in San Fran. It's such an old core.
It's bad. It's really bad. But they're still going to be probably in contention out there. I know Seahawks are an absolute powerhouse right now.
Yeah.
But going back to your point, Ibuka, really good buy. I also like Tez Johnson a lot, man.
I do, too.
I really, really do.
I do, too.
He had his moments last year when Evans was out. I know Ibuka missed some time as well. So Tez Johnson, good buy. He's probably going to be a little bit cheaper than Igbokwe, too.
He is,
so.
and he's signed in Panini product, too, so there's a lot of ink out there.
A lot of it. He came out a lot, too, so it's a good buy. I know you're clamoring to get into this next one here.
I am, big time. Fantasy basketball update here, fellas. I am coming for that Galle Empire. 2 weeks ago, I slayed Father Galle.
Mm-hmm.
This past week,
No.
Cousin Galle, gone.
Different last name there, so I mean it's a dual empire here. Dual empire.
This 11-9 team single-handedly taking down everything this family has ever known and loved. And guess what? Championship game now. This man sitting next to me here.
Yeah.
Which is perfect for content.
We
maybe
made it. We needed it for content.
Maybe it is a rigged league.
I don't even care who wins at this point, to be honest.
Oh,
we just have a. I know you do. 2 weeks now, and I know you guys have seen it. 2 weeks of Luke whining, complaining.
Come on.
He's almost getting a cookie cutter path to the championship here.
Oh my God.
Tyrese Maxey out for my cousin last week. This week he has more bodies than me. I'm in the goddamn waiver wire picking up Ousmane Dieng.
Oh.
I got him starting.
Bro,
it's a disaster.
Kennedy Chandler, I think the kid's name is.
Kind of balled out last night.
I got kids on 10-day contracts.
You don't have kids. I don't think anyone on a 10-day contract is playing right now.
It's two ways.
Two-way
contracts. Kennedy Chandler holding my team together. I got half of Alex Sarr, Bilal Coulibaly.
I would take a tenth of Alex Sarr over Ousmane Dieng right now.
The only person I think that's alive from the team I drafted is Coop.
And you got Ant-Man too, right?
Yeah, who spent 40% of the season
he's
on IR.
Been banged up.
Yeah, but he came back this week for the championship
I know.
week. That being said, in all levels of being pragmatic here, I think I'm going to get my shit kicked in.
I don't think so.
This guy has Jokic.
Only two games of Jokic this week, though.
Really?
Yes. So I'm screwed.
He also has Kawhi. He also has Nikhil Walker-Alexander. Steph is hurt.
Nikhil Alexander-Walker. You pronounce my players' names right
okay.
here. Is that disrespect? That was purposeful shade.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys next week when I'm wearing the crown.
You probably, honest to God, he's got more bodies. He just has more bodies. My guys are gonna have to play with heart. They did last night. I was proud of them for keeping it close. I feel like Dan Hurley right now.
Dude.
Brandon, clip Dan Hurley going up against
the ref.
The ref,
yeah.
Yes. I feel like Dan Hurley right now.
How did that not? That's a story in itself, man.
We should talk about that game, Duke UConn.
Yeah.
I mean, my goodness, dude. Dan Hurley's a madman.
March Madness is, it's not hitting this year.
I hate March Madness now. It sucked last year.
Yeah.
It was horrible last year. 4-1 seeds?
Yeah, a lot of the big teams are there, and I'm like, where's my 9 seed?
Yep. It's NIL, dude.
It's still kicking, yeah.
It's NIL. I mean, when those big programs have millions of dollars to fork around, and James Madison's trying to get guys discounts at the Arby's down the street, that's just not going to work. Yep. It's NIL, and it's ruined March Madness. I think the past 3 years for me of March, I haven't even watched. Yeah. I've made brackets. I'll always do that. I have no need to watch. That Duke UConn game was incredible the other night. Mm-hmm. But those are two powerhouses. It's not a lot of people hate UConn. A lot of people hate Duke.
Yeah.
There's no team that's like Loyola Chicago.
Right.
With Sister Jean getting wheeled out there every game.
But that's what makes March Madness.
It is. And we need that back. But like Sister Jean can't bring in #1 recruits by giving them $1 million. Yeah. That's not happening. Like Sister Jean she didn't have it like that. She wasn't forking out cash. And these big programs are, and you're getting all those guys going there, and it sucks.
Yeah.
So March Madness is dead to me. I am fully on board with the NBA now. I know there's a lot of debate, like what's better. It's all NBA for me, truly.
We got playoffs coming here.
We do have playoffs, which is
not
huge.
only fantasy basketball playoffs, which I'm about to win. We do have the regular playoffs coming here too, which the Pistons are also about to beat the C's there too. So
that is
going to be a good streak for Galle here. It just is what it is.
But market-wise is a great time again to sell for NBA stuff for the guys that are going to the playoffs. Mm-hmm. And actually, I wanted to bring this point up today. Right now is a great time to sell a lot of these lower-end guys that are getting really good minutes for teams that might be out of contention or are banged up.
I got a big one here. They're in contention, which is the reason I think he's a good sell right now. And this is such a niche one that I'm going to have listed here probably by the end of the week. Oso Ighodaro.
Oh, yes. You got a lot of Oso.
I have a rated rookie Black Pandora to 25 auto. And he's a guy, like, the Suns are somehow around, but he's a guy.
It's funny you mention him. You know why?
I'm thinking his market might
funny
take
you
a little
mention
bump
him.
here once they start seeing playoff basketball.
I know
More
it's
eyeballs.
too small, but he's on my fantasy team right now.
He
So.
was. I will say he
He was
was
on
on
the
mine
fan-
too. He was
Yep.
on your cousins. Like
He is coming for
Oso-
revenge.
Yeah,
he is
Oso
coming
has
for
had
revenge.
a lot of play in our league here.
Marquette guy, him and I were classmates back in the day,
Yeah.
so I know Oso very well.
Yeah.
We go back
Best buds.
so far. I mean, beers at the local bars every night.
Yeah.
Just playing Nintendo Switch, hanging out, little Mario Kart for the fellas. And now he's on my fantasy team, coming for that Luke
for that
Laster
ring.
championship that you already think you have locked down, which you probably do. Honestly.
Who else do you like market-wise heading into the playoffs?
You ready for this?
No, let's hear it.
Okay. So are you talking playoff teams or guys I just like right now? Because I got some
We
really
do both.
niche names that I have right now.
The niche names that they play.
Yes.
Oso Ighodaro.
So I'll start with guys going to the playoffs. I absolutely loved Cade before he went down. Like,
Yeah.
I was ripping some
He's
Cade.
expensive,
Yes, I know. But I was buying some, I think I sent you it. It was like mega boxes out of Prism.
Oh, yes, you hit.
And
Yeah.
I hit one of the Cade NBA 75th anniversaries.
Huge.
I was going to hold that until now.
Yeah.
And then obviously, what is it, his lung?
It collapsed long, but he'll be back for the playoffs, it's sounding like, too.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so then I will move
Yeah.
that then.
Yeah.
So he is a guy I really like. If you have any Cade, obviously move that. Now's the time to move that. Because I don't know what the Pistons are going to do in the offseason.
Yeah.
And I don't know how good they'll be. Sorry to break this to you. I don't know how good they'll be.
I'm nervous about the playoffs.
Yeah,
Actually,
so-
a little nervous about the playoffs.
I think moving Cade right before the playoffs is a great move. Man, dude, Jaylen Brown, like if you have any Jaylen Brown stuff, he's had a phenomenal season. I don't think Tatum is going to be 100% either, still come playoff time. So I think it'll still be JB's team in the playoffs. I think he could be a great guy to get some value out of. And his ink is super rare, dude.
Yeah, I was just thinking about
I've
you
heard
don't
multiple
see a lot of
stories.
JB
I've heard multiple stories about it. A lot of them I think might be rumors or whatever. So
what do you mean? Stories about what?
about why he doesn't sign.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So
Is he exclusive to either?
I believe he's a Panini guy.
He is a Panini guy?
Because I've never seen him in tops.
None of the checklists that come to mind of any of the recent Panini basketball. That
Yeah, I don't think he's signed in years, man.
Yeah.
He hasn't signed in years.
Huh.
So his ink is. If you have any of his ink,
Yeah.
you know, I have one auto of his.
Nice. Out of what?
But it's a NT Collegiate.
Oh, that's cool. You showed me
the
that
booklet.
card before. Yeah.
So I'm not gonna move that. That's like Grail PC for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I bought it for $250 maybe back when I got it, and I looked at recent comps. It's doing like $500 now.
Wow.
So seeing that number is like,
Yeah.
but I don't want to move it. So JB, Cade, if I'm thinking the West, like you're never gonna go wrong with SGA,
Yeah.
Jokic, those main guys. Dude, Jamal Murray is actually another really good guy to move right now. We know how he plays in the playoffs, and I know a lot of people kind of look past him because of Jokic, but dude, playoff Jamal Murray is
As
a
they
different
should.
beast. As they should.
Respectfully to Jamal
I
Murray,
mean, Jokic
but I know
isn't
what you're
great.
saying.
Yeah, I mean, Murray often cheaper to get in on there, and then if you want to move him right now. As for guys that are bums, that are really kind of overperforming right now, dude, Bryce Sensabaugh, balling for the Jazz right now.
Dude, the Jazz are missing half their team.
Yep.
So it's giving a good window for guys like that to
Yes.
step in. They're missing everybody. Markkanen's out, Collier's out, or Collier, he's out. Everybody.
So yeah, Sensabaugh I think is a great move. I'm literally just trying to think of guys like Oso is a really good move too.
Yeah.
I'm literally just trying to think of guys that are on the waiver wire in our league that I
Yeah.
often pick up because it is like pretty much all of those. Dude, Cody Williams is balling out.
Another one. And
as
Cody
well.
Williams had short prints in Panini product
Yes.
before the license turned over. He has it downtown out there from Optic, last year's Optic. So
yeah, if you have anyone on Utah that you're sitting on right now, like move them.
move him.
A lot of guys on the Wizards too.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Koulibaly was a rookie
Yes.
last year. And
Was he a rookie last year or 2 years ago?
was it 2 years
I
ago?
think it might have been 2.
Bub Carrington.
Yeah,
That's
Bub
who-
Carrington.
Bub was a rookie last year. Sar, rookie last year. Sar's a good time because Sar first licensed autos out of 25-26 Chrome.
Yep.
He was unlicensed, Topps exclusive guy. If you have some Sar, yeah.
A lot of guys on Phoenix too been getting a lot of run. Like I know Rasheer Fleming's been getting some run.
Yep. Brea too, right? Hasn't
I believe so. Yeah, Jordan Goodwin. Like these are guys that are like
probably that you have in your stacks of
dust.
Of dust, yeah.
Yeah.
And then if you have any like lots or things like that, it's a good time to lot some of those cards together.
Rated
because
rookies.
They are getting a lot of visibility.
Yes, that's the thing.
On the floor right now.
I'm not even kidding. If you're at home right now, or if you're at wherever you are, when you get home tonight, or if you are at home right now, literally open up that phone, close out of this podcast, or keep us on in the background, and we'll guide you through it. Okay, go on Google. All right. Are you there? Okay, perfect. ESPN, and I just want you to go through each team and look what teams have the most injured guys. Whoever that second unit is, look at what those guys are doing, because chances
are
the
minutes
yes,
they're getting.
Look at the minutes they're getting. Chances are those teams that are really injured at this point in the season and are out of contention, they're just letting the young guys go at it right now, and those are the guys getting minutes. And if there is ever a time where you're going to move those cards because you've probably had them just sitting in some box somewhere, you're like, this guy sucks. Threw in a box, like probably out of your memory right now.
Probably getting run right now.
Yes, he's probably getting run right now. So if you want to like clean up a little bit, get those cards out of the house, now is the time to do it. So go digging in those boxes, because you might have. We're doing this right now. It's $3 card probably.
Yeah.
But listen, you want an extra $3? You're going to find
and it gets you the good reviews on eBay.
It does. We talk a lot about the good reviews on eBay.
And speaking of eBay,
yes.
To wrap us up here, we have our eBay tip of the week. Get some painter's tape, some of that blue painter's tape. It's probably in your toolbox out in the garage right now as we speak. We talk a lot about lots. I want to talk about singles here. When you're mailing off those singles in those eBay standard envelopes there, put the tape on the top of the top loader and send it out. Do not use Scotch tape. Scotch tape is an absolute B word to get off the top loaders. Leaves a sticky residue.
Notorious B word.
The notorious B word. Leaves the sticky residue there, kind of ruins the top loader. I've seen a lot of guys complain about that. The painter's tape, it peels right off. Your card, safe and protected there at all times with that tape, but get some painter's tape. Again, it's the small things that go a long way on eBay that will get you those good reviews on your seller profile.
You can get it on Amazon for really cheap.
Dirt cheap.
Or like if you live by a hardware
Wholesalers
store.
too.
Local hardware store. Yeah. If you go into the Charlestown, Massachusetts Ace Hardware, by the way, use promo code Galle. You'll get 10% off your painter's tape. But yeah, no.
Someone's going to do that.
Someone is going to do that, and the guy's going to be like, what are you talking about right now? We don't even run promos here. But yeah, I mean, $5, and it lasts for...
It does last forever because you just need a little bit of it.
A tiny pinch. Yep. And I think that's another good eBay tip too, kind of going off this since it is a supply. Be mindful of how much you're using when it comes to like tape, bubble wrap, bubble mailers, because it's hard to tell once you buy supplies. That is money. Like that is part of your sales right there. Yeah, you know, if you're selling a card for $10 and you have to buy painter's tape for $5, you kind of sold that card for $5. So try and make that stuff last as long as you can. Painter's tape, dude, I've had my roll for like a year now.
Yes.
I mean, you do not need to use a lot. So that's something that'll last you a while. You get a big old roll of it, you'll be in good shape for a long time, for a good amount of sales. So
well, there it is,
just be cognizant.
All right, hey, appreciate you guys listening. Stache or Pass Pod on Instagram, Stache or Pass Pod on TikTok as well. Galle.
Follow us. Just follow us. Stay in the loop. You can find us on Spotify, YouTube if you want to watch it, Spotify if you want to listen, obviously. But 4 episodes in, plenty more to go. We really appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.